We're cooking. Rocking and rolling. Right, Trent?
Yeah.
Rocking and rolling. Let's go.
Can you just keep playing that?
I kind of wanted to write a song about like all the people that have inspired me to write country music and play music. I guess maybe the biggest thing for me, most likely, is like just like getting into country music and then hearing all those people play and say, hey, I could do that, you know, one day. That's the name of the song. So it was kind of like cool because I just heard all these guys play and I was like, I really like their music. So I want to give them all credit where they came into my life, even though they don't know me. You know, it's a one-way relationship.
Awesome. It's been like 4 or 5 months that we've kind of been putting into this song, and it's his song. It's really his takeoff origin song, and I think that's what makes it so fun. And for me to even be a little part of it is it's pretty humbling and fun.
I liked how you adjusted that though. I heard my voice more, and the guitar was like blended nice, but it wasn't like sounded good. If you need me to do it again, that's fine too. But
I actually love country, you know, and this song talks about a lot of those older guys, Johnny Cash and Waylon and Willie and all those guys. So I love all those guys, and then this new style of country is kind of, it mixes in some of my stuff. I like the rock stuff, so we're talking about adding in a rock guitar solo. So yeah, I mean, I love all of it, man. It's all good.
Billy Ray!
Well, listening to the song a lot, and we always go through it like almost every day. So I've seen it from the beginning, and like watching it evolve, especially today in the studio, was really cool because it's actually switched up a lot, and now we got the drums and everything, and you don't get to hear all that in the dorm room. So definitely really cool.
So living in the dorms and stuff, late nights, early mornings, playing him music all the time, it's kind of funny because he hears me play more than anybody.
Nice.
Is that good, brother?
All right, that was good. Everyone thought that was good. I thought I nailed that one.
Yeah, I like that one.
That was good.
Unless the sound isn't right, but I know Hank takes care of that one.
Pretty good. I like that one.
Yeah, that one's good. Started sweating. It's too much focus. I like how I can do it one by one though, because never actually tried that, you know.
Yeah.
I'll be able to focus more on the singing.
I was all in for it. I mean, I love shooting music videos, and it was just, you know, it seemed like a fun project to take on, you know, like it's really chill with all of us. I mean, we're obviously all friends and stuff, so, you know, I thought to myself, you know, it'd be a good break from what I'd normally do, where it's like client work, I'm on the clock, I'm on the job, I'm getting paid, I have to be on point with everything, I'm stressed out. But, you know, with this, it's like, we're just 4 guys hanging out, 5 guys making a song, making a video.
It's so hard to film drums. The kid is just fucking.
You see us find this?
Yeah.
What's up?
Going from working with regular clients to someone that I know, a friend, I told you, I was like, I'd do it for free. And you know, it's great that we can do it through Impact and release it on that platform. That's awesome. And I told you, like, I'm treating this as I would any other project. I'm doing all the pre-production, production, post-production process that I normally would. I'm not, you know, the quality is not lessened at all because I know Miles personally. But like I said, it's great to have an environment where you can just really be yourself. Like, we're cracking jokes on set, you know, really chill, whatever. It's really refreshing to do it this way.
Yeah, playing with Miles is always fun because he always brings like a really good energy to whatever we're doing, no matter what genre we're playing. He likes all kinds of different music, and he's really talented on multiple instruments, but the drums for sure. So I've played a lot of guitar by myself my whole life, and like playing with Miles with the drums at the same time has been really fun. And it's always just a relaxed, fun time, learning new songs and having a good time together.
working with Miles and the crew here was it was nice. It was fun to be kind of taking our time and having fun with it, you know. So that's always a good change of pace. We can kind of just relax and really enjoy the experience more, you know.
I've known Miles since 6th grade. We were in Mrs. Conley's class together, and he started drumming Betty Davis Eyes on my back during the middle of class, and then just stuck with him ever since.
You know, I mean, it was playing the bass, I guess, in this song, and there's no. Miles did everything else. Miles talented as hell. He did the drums, he sang it, he played guitar. We had our beautiful crew, wonderful crew doing their thing. Playing bass to me, I mean, we did it in what, like 2 or 3 takes? It was fun. It was a good time. Kind of surreal. Hasn't really hit me yet as we're recording this right after we just shot it, but it's gonna be real fun. Yeah, it was fun.
Well, you know, that was another thing that was kind of fun about today is it was more like being a producer today, you know, where I could kind of direct how I thought things should, you know, be changed or sound. And when we're doing other stuff, usually I'm just getting the audio, but today was kind of fun to be a part of the process of making the song, actually. So, yeah, I really enjoyed that.
Actually, you know what? For simplicity's sake, it'll be easier for me for editing if I start from the beginning of the song, actually.
Perfect. Yeah, so out of the 3 of the 4 things I did the drums, I did the vocals, I did my guitar, and then Trent played bass. I think the easiest one for me, honestly, is probably the drums. Most people would think I'd say guitar because I've been playing guitar for a couple of years now, but it's like the drums I've played since I was like 7, 8 years old. So that was the easiest part today, I think. And that was honestly the most fun part. With Hank telling me little things like, hey, try to do this, fill this in here. I think that was a really, really good time with the drums.
Like Zach said, I've kind of heard it played hundreds of times. I've helped tweak the lyrics here and there and just kind of given like, you know, my 2 cents, if you will, on what things are like. But sitting there in the back of the studio when Miles was first doing the bass, just like the bassist track for the song, I got a little choked up. I'm not gonna lie, Big Brother, you know, it is what it is. It was fun though. It was fun. I mean, this song, you gotta know, like this song has been being written since what, Miles, like February?
I'll keep writing my songs and finally hit my breakthrough. And who knows where I'll play? Maybe I gotta pull out my phone. I realized that after the first one. I remember the first one.
Yeah, I love being in the studio. You know, it's not my first rodeo. I've done this before, obviously, so I loved it. It was great. You know, it's always, you know, once you get to like the last hour or 2, it's always like, all right, we just got to get through this. You know, like the first 4 hours is like everyone's listening, everyone's like all in, and then by the time you get to the end, it's like, all right, we got to get through the takes. So it's a process. I loved it.
Oh, I was really excited because I've never really recorded myself playing at all. So to like put something together like in an arrangement that's already set up is really fun. Sometimes I'll just like play to like a song like of a band that already exists like over a speaker, but like having an original song that you'll actually go on is really cool. So I just had a little rough cut of what Miles came up with on his acoustic, and I just ran through a couple things. I think the more natural ones are ones that'll come faster. So kind of the first thing that sounded good to me, I kind of rolled with it. Just try to fit the style of what he was doing. But yeah, it came pretty naturally based on the chord progression that he gave me. It was fun.
Drink something!
I have a very specific, not specific, there's a lot of leeway, but there's like, at that break, it should be like,
Talking about the solo?
yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't have to be over.
Why I wear Ray-Bans. Zach bought them for me, actually, as a graduation gift. And I don't sing. So when I sing with my eyes shut, and I try really hard because I can't sing. So I act like if I'm really trying hard to sing,
it'll be better. So I shut my eyes. So I wear Ray-Bans so nobody just like thinks, oh, he's just shutting his eyes. He doesn't know what's going on. That's why I wear the glasses. And ooh, who knows what I'll do? Maybe I'll keep writing my songs and finally hit my breakthrough. Okay, the hardest one is probably the singing. I'm not much of a singer, so like I want to write my own song, but then the problem with that is you got to sing it, right? So I'm not much of a singer at all. I just play instruments and I'm musically inclined that way. So singing was definitely the hardest part, definitely. Maybe I'll make it one day. Just cramped up about. I might make it one day. So that part too, you want me to go low on that part too at the end?
Well, the end, does the end have to be
I want to know that this was a labor of love. No one's making us do this. You know what I mean? This is something that we just we're all passionate about this kind of stuff. So just know that when you're listening to this finely crafted piece of music, when it's a finished product, that took a lot of time, and it was just about having fun and loving music.
See, that's something I guess I have to kind of go back. Like in quarantine, this April 2020, I got my first bass, which is really not that long ago, and we kind of had a fun time. Miles just played the 6-string guitar and the drums, of course, and I played bass, and we kind of put stuff together, and it was just fun because we're at home so much. And I think from there it kind of took off the idea of, Miles is pretty talented here, so I can just kind of accent that and like be kind of in the shadows and just add a little staccato here and there. It's pretty fun. I think there's something about growing up with a brother or brothers. We have a third brother, Brock, if you don't know that. We grew up so close, and Miles and I are just like two peas in a pod. He's always coming down here in Lansing, and that's kind of why we had the idea to do it here at Impact, because I work here with George and Hank. We have so much fun, and it's just kind of a great platform, for us to do the song and, have a lot of fun with it and just kind of mark off a day and like, boom. But Miles and I have always just been, we bicker, we have our moments, but he's my best friend. And I just, that's why I say I get choked up listening to his music, because, you never really thought something like this would actually happen. But it's happening, and it's a lot of fun. It's cool.
I want to go to Hemlock. I love going to new spaces. That's in the video, I guess, in terms of, getting buttery slow motion footage in Hemlock. That's what I'm looking forward to. Country videos too, I feel like they're easy and they look cool. I'm looking forward to that. Looking forward to getting a performance in Hemlock, on the baseball field or the wherever, like you guys are telling me. I'm excited to see like the roots of everything. Being a metal guy, going into the country, like you said, I like Johnny Cash. I like some other acoustic songs, so it's cool. It's different, which is great. I think the song rocks out. So, for the song itself, I think it's great. So I'm excited.
What I'm looking forward to most about the video is going to my dad's old hometown, country area, country feel. I know it's going to be a lot. It's going to be a first time for a lot of the guys. George is going to be going to Hemlock for the first time. Hopefully we can get Hank there. Zach's going to be there. And everybody's first time in Hemlock. That's where my dad grew up. It's very country rooted. That's where I get my countryside from. So I'm really excited for that. I wanted to release the song through Impact because, for one, my brother Trent works here. My best friend George, who's working the video right now. And Hank, the producer of this whole thing. All these guys are tied in through Impact, so I thought it'd be really cool to do it through Impact because, for one, we don't have to pay for a music recording studio, and just for two, because like these are my best friends, and it was a fun way to do it for free and through the studio. I've had a great time here. I've been here before, and I kind of know they have a really kick-ass studio here, so I was really excited for that.
I had a blast. I had a great time at Impact. It was awesome. Really cool studio, a lot of good people working here. Can tell there's a lot of good energy.
You should just do it. But just keep it really light. Keep it like A lot of bends, you know.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Just a couple more little lighter notes.
Things
Just
in the
to
background.
take it.
Yeah.
Feels like it
It's
ends
kind of weird
abruptly.
for a solo just coming for 2 bars. It doesn't ever happen.
Country music does
Yeah.
it all the time.
It does
which is
do that
super weird,
sometimes.
Which is super weird.
Fuck country, man.
Yeah,
That's exactly.
I'm with
country
you guys.
song.
I think
I just got you in 4K.
This is a punk rock song. It's ridiculous.
I like that.
Honestly, today, with the group of guys we had, it's been an absolute blast. I'd be lying if I said I'm glad that it's over, because I'm not, because I wish we could just keep playing music all day, but Trent playing bass, me on a couple instruments, Hank mixing it all together, Zach there with the headphones on listening the whole time, George taking video on every little thing, getting all these little snippets. It's been a blast. Just the whole day has been like a dream come true. Like Trent had mentioned earlier, I've been working on this song for like 5, 6, 7 months, and to finally get in there and get one off the floor and do it, it's been absolute, it's been a great experience, to say the least.
Party like Waylon.
That's it.
Yeah.
Waylon, Waylon, Waylon. Put it in your mind. We're this close to being done.
I know.
You got it. Victory lap after
Ooh,
this. Let's
who knows what I'll do? Maybe I'll keep writing my songs in here, Nate. One more. I wasn't even ready, sorry. I'm ready now. Okay, George, get that second earphone on. Listen to this one close. May 23rd. May 23rd.
Let's get it.
Let's go. Okay.
go.
May 23rd is coming out.
Got it.
One Day by Miles Balley. Peace.